Metal guys, welcome to another video on this channel. As promised in my last video, we're gonna take a deeper dive into the SLO 100 Crunch AQ amp, and I walk you through every step and to my approach of this sound. So now we're in the Ampero 2 Stomp editor, and you can see I already set up the patch with the scenes. Since my last video, I updated my patch a little bit, but we're gonna go through that later. First of all, I'm gonna show you my clean sound. Alright, we're in the first scene, and the first scene contains the gate, the amp itself, the matching cap, delay and the reverb. At first we have the gate. I choose the AI gate and I only set up the threshold a little bit higher than it is on the default basis. So I don't get any or not so much noise when I go over the strings. Next in line in this patch is the amp itself. I took the HQ because it's the updated version of it. And you can see instead of the old SLO 100, there are a few more options to choose from. Especially the preamp tube, the power tube, and the brightness setting. I didn't touch anything on the amp because I think in the default mode it's already good. So you can see the gain is at 30 and the rest, like everything else, was untouched. For the cap we have the UK green 4x12. Next in line is the delay. It's the BBD delay S. That's an analog delay. And you can see I set up the mix at 10, the time at 500 milliseconds and the feedback at 20. I think I let the rest untouched, but I'm not sure. It's a pretty subtle delay in my opinion. I could play it by itself. Therefore I take the reverb off. Next in line is the reverb. You can see it shows the concert reverb. The mix is at 15, pre-delay 40 milliseconds, decay 35. And I think, like the delay, I left the rest untouched. I'm gonna play it by itself. So I turn the delay off. Also, you can hear it's pretty subtle. And with the delay together, it sounds like this. Now we switch to the second scene. Instead to my last video, I added a tremulator, which I think sounds and fits this sound very good. So you can see this effect block here. I set the depth at 50, I think it's the default. But I changed the rate of the tremolo at 6.18.
Sprachenlernen Bubble.
At 6.18 Hertz. The rest of the patch is the same as in scene 1. So I played with the modulation block. Alright, before we go to the third scene, please let me have a drink. Blech. Oh. Tastes like dog. It's really bad. It's a Japanese oolong tea drink. Really in my opinion. Alright, let's go to the third scene. In the third scene, I deactivated the tremulator, the delay and the reverb, and just like the last time, I only took the effects loop, which contains my Boss DD500, which I set up to a dual delay. It's named Delay plus Chorus. And I took down the feedback time a little bit and the effect level. For those of you who own a Boss DD500, I set the mode to dual. The timing is 400 milliseconds, the feedback is 26, the effect level is 51, the tone is plus 10, and the mod depth is 60, which sounds like this. And that, guys, was my updated patch of the SLO 100 Crunch, which I like very much at this moment. And I hope to see you guys very soon in another video. Bye bye.